Hi. So, let me just turn the light here so it's not as shadowy. Okay, it's better. So, there's questions about assessments, but you might not have those questions anymore, but I thought I would still make them. I'm sorry, I'm very slow to make things. But anyway, I'm looking at an assessment right now. So it took me some time to kind of get in a groove. Everyone's gonna have their own thing, what they do for assessments, and it can be intimidating because when you first look at it, a regular class has around 25 to 28 slides, and you're generally supposed to spend about a minute per slide, and then you're done by 25 minutes, maybe 28 if there's IT issues or other things might be happening. So when I first looked at the assessment, you're looking at 46 slides, and it's like, how am I gonna get through this in 25 minutes? There's no reward slide. What am I supposed to do? So I always start my class by just greeting the student to start with, like, hi, how are you? Great. You know, I'll introduce myself. I don't know the student yet. I'll ask their name. I'll ask how they're doing. If they're ready, they say, yes, I'm ready. Okay, let's go. And then I just go to the next slide. I don't read level 3, unit 3, assessment 1. All other times I always read it. You don't have to, that's just something I do. I always have the student read it so I can judge their level of reading, but I don't read that one. Then you go to the next one, and generally that's the start of the assessment. There's no reward slide. So I will read this for them. Even for level 4s, I'll usually read it. Older kids, I'll read it. Meg and Mike, in this one, Meg and Mike need to do a school project about body parts. Can you help them? This is the same, like there's a lot of text in this, and you will say a very long sentence for level 2s as well, and they might not be understanding you, but you finish usually with a question like that only requires a yes or no. Can you help them? Yes or no. Because if you give them a chance and if they don't know, then I just do a yes or no, and they usually get it like yes, no. So then I have Meg and Mike puppets. I have these guys, but before I had these, I had flat 2D puppets, and it says choose your character. And when I first did this, I was like, I don't even understand why they're doing this. It's just a fun thing, and Meg and Mike are like their little characters, so it's just like a fun thing. And so I just went with it, and every time I would pull up my 2D puppets on popsicle sticks and go, which one? Meg or Mike? And, you know, they'll choose one. Meg. Sometimes you can't understand them. Meg, Mike. So I'll ask again. Meg? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye, Mike. Bye-bye. I do that almost every time, and they think it's funny. So that's why I do it, because I want to get them, like, comfortable and calm. And then I go to the next slide. It says game map, and it usually has your number of levels. So I either say, we have 6 levels today, or we have 5 levels today. Okay, let's go. Now I give the reward, and I say, you can introduce it closer to the beginning, but I do it right after I tell them how many levels we have. And I say, today, when you do a good job, you get blank. Today we did some pandas. I've been writing my students' names in different colors. I guess I do pandas a lot. There's my lantern, my Chinese lantern, which is over the Chinese New Year's over on, I think, the 8th of February. So you can do some Chinese New Year stuff if that's or some holiday stuff. So anyway, then I do that. Okay, let's go. And I go to the next one. And then that's when I use my puppet. Level 1, begin. Dun, 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 dun. And I laugh at myself because it's like level 4s and level 5. Level 5, I don't think they do the choosing the character. But they might, I can't remember. But level 4, they're older kids, but I'll just be like, let's let's go. And I just act silly, and I'm not necessarily doing it to keep their attention. I'm just doing it because it's funny and I want them to be comfortable in class. So it's just a thing I do. And then I go, okay, there's your first activity. Okay, I don't say, here's your first, I just say, okay, please read, or whatever the activity is. So that's basically the transition each time. When I finish each one, and then we're on the next level, like it'll say, great job. And I was like, all right, nice job. Depending on how fast they're going. Sometimes they're really quick and they know all this stuff so fast. And I'll extend on the great job slide. I'll be like, oh, what do you see? I see a head, or whatever. It might be on it. I see a hat, or whatever. Yeah, nice job. When do you wear a hat? Okay. If they're slow, then you can just, great job, and then move on. I look at it like I look at how many levels I have and how long I have. I have 25 to 28 minutes, and I have 5 levels. I need to spend 3 to 5 minutes on every level, and if I'm over that, I gotta go fast. So I'll skip through, and then I'll do quick ones like, level 2, let's go. Ba, 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 ba. I usually don't talk that fast. Level 2, let's go. Ba, 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 ba. Level 2, begin. And yeah, you can extend as you want. Make sure you ask the actual question and you're filling out the assessment as you go. That's really nice. It didn't used to be like that. It's really nice. You can just click add feedback, and as you go, most of the slides will have the question up in the corner, the right hand corner, and it'll say Q7, Q8, Q9, and you know where you're at for everything. So assessment 6 does not have a project. Assessment 12 has a project. So assessment 6 is right in the middle of your unit. You will explain what they need to do for their project for lesson 12 usually, like give them the chance to understand it. And then assessment 12 is when they bring it to class and show their teacher. I would say like 90% of my students never have a project. And when they don't have a project, that's usually in assessment 12, that's the first level. They show you their project. When they don't have a project, I go to the very last slide, and it's a blank slide, and it's generally they can draw something. That's one of their choices. They can draw something, and I have them draw something, and then we talk about it. And if they can draw something and talk something related to the project, and they can talk about it, I give them, sorry, I feel like I'm like staring all over the place. I give them half credit for that. So I don't give them a 0, I give them a 1 instead of a 2. As long as they can follow directions and they can talk about it. So it's okay. It's not this super serious thing here, but the parents are, I would assume, are kind of trying to understand, like, are they understanding the content or are they not understanding the content? So it's important to be truthful, but you don't have to say, they needed help with all of these. Well, read the questions, because sometimes it says in the question, they read the story with the teacher's help. That's a full credit for some of the questions. You just have to make sure to read them. So, yeah, that's what I do for projects, and I always finish like, yeah, nice job, you did a really good job. And I have these that I use a lot, but whenever they finish, hey, good. Whenever they finish, I give them a ribbon, like a blue ribbon. You did it! Because it ends, and it says, you did it, congratulations. And so I said, you did it, yeah! So then with all this, then I also give them that too. Or like some people have done like little reward or little trophies or something. So that's how I do it. Okay? Under 10 minutes. It's so long. I'm sorry. All right. So happy teaching for assessments. Hooray! Assessments, you'll find, are pretty fun because they're fast to give feedback for. So I like them now, but I used to hate them. But anyway, have fun. Bye-bye.